Hello everyone and welcome to the online class. Let us study maths together. In maths, we are going to continue with geometry today. This is the seventh learning class for it. Let us look at the objective for today's class. The objective is we will be able to define a linear pair. Now, before learning about a linear pair, let us recap few concepts. The first one that we have already seen in a video is about adjacent angles. Adjacent angles are going to have one common arm and one common vertex. Next one is a straight angle, which also is something that we have already learned. A straight angle is going to look like this. If you use a protractor and keep the center of it over here, you will be able to measure that it's going to be a full semicircle. It's going to be 180 degrees. Next one, as we had already seen, these 2 points, a complementary angle is going to be 90, while a supplementary, the sum of two angles is going to be 180. Now, if we have these three concepts clear, we can now see what a linear pair is going to be. A linear pair is simply going to be an adjacent angle, a straight angle, and a supplementary angle. If all these 3 points are there in an angle, in a diagram, that means it's going to be a linear pair. All these 3 points have to be there. Let us see how it looks like. As we can see on the screen, here, let us look at this first diagram. Here, let me check if there's an adjacent angle. As I know, adjacent angle means one common arm and one common vertex. So I can see one common arm over here, which is there for this angle, and it's also there for this angle. So this arm is common. Also, it has a common vertex. As I can see, there's a common vertex here. This means it is an adjacent angle. Next one is 180 degree. That means straight angle. Can I see if this is 180 degree? Yes, I can see that it's a straight angle. That means the second point is also here. Third one says it should also be supplementary. Now, as we already know, the sum of two angles, if it's 180, that means it is supplementary. As I can see, all these 3 points are met. That means this is a linear pair. Same thing over here. I can see these 3 points are also met. I can see one adjacent angle over here, a common arm, a common vertex. I can see it's a straight angle, and also I can see if I add these two values, I am getting the answer as 180 degrees. This means these two angles I can find a linear pair. Now let me see two diagrams on the screen, and now I want to find which one is a linear pair. You can pause this video if you want to try this. Let's come back, and now we are going to see which one of these is a linear pair. I know that a linear pair is supposed to be adjacent. There's supposed to be a straight angle and also a supplementary angle. So let me look at the first diagram. My first diagram says it should be adjacent angle. As I can see, I do have a common arm over here. I have a common vertex also. Yes, so this is an adjacent angle. So my first step is met. Second says it should be a straight angle. Can I see a straight angle over here? No, this is a right angle. So my second step is not met. What's my third step? Supplementary angle, which means the total of the sum, the total of the two angles is going to be 180. If I add 60 plus 30, will I get 180? No. That means this is not giving me the second and the third step. So this is wrong. Second diagram, if I see if there's an adjacent angle, yes, I can see this is a common arm for this angle and for this angle, and also a common vertex. So my first step, adjacent angle, is met. Second, second says a straight angle. I can see a straight angle over here. That means second step also done. Third says supplementary. Can I see supplementary over here? If I add 130 with 50, am I getting 180? Yes, this means this diagram is a linear pair. Let us look at one more question. You have to find out if this is a linear pair. Now here I can see I have one angle over here. I have the second angle over here. Now I want to find out if this is a linear pair. My first step will be to check my 3 points. Let me go back to my 3 points. My 3 points for a linear pair are adjacent angles, straight angle, supplementary angle. If these three angles are met, I will find a linear pair. And now let's go back and go to this slide where I can see my diagram. I can see an adjacent angle. Over here, a common arm, a common vertex. I can see a straight angle, and I can see two angles over here. But the measurement is not given. But I can see, since it's a straight angle, I know the total is going to be 180 degrees. This means this is a linear pair. Good job if you were trying this sum. Now let us summarize quickly. If two angles can form a linear pair, they are supplementary. The sum will always be 180. Three important steps: 180 degree, adjacent, and supplementary. Only if all these 3 points are met, all of these three, only then it's going to be a linear pair. That's all. You are done with your class for today. Some questions to ask yourself. What did you learn about yourself? How was your experience? What did you like about your behavior? What can you do better, and do you have any doubts? Thank you for learning.